Look at this little bitty bird with these super duper long legs. That's so cute. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's like he's walking on sticks. His legs are really, really long, you guys. Look at that. He's so cute. Oh, now I know why he has super duper long legs for his little body. Without the ocean, this is the biggest body of water I have seen in one place on Maui. But this is brackish. What we just got told by that gentleman leaving.
Just got told by the gentleman. Back here, I noticed over there in the corner, there's a pumping station, pumping water in here. If this is, I'm gonna say, yes, it probably is brackish water. A lot of ocean water getting pumped here because it's pretty level right now where we're at to the ocean. We got the ocean right over here. There's a big ship. Matter of fact, right here you can see the ship. So this tells you we are at surface, ground level with the ocean, pretty much. We may be about 20 feet above sea level right here.
But this should be fresh water and salt water.
Yes, this should be fresh and salt, so it'd be called brackish water. Needless to say, they are pumping the water from somewhere in here to make the brackish water for the ocean, to make it
for the swamp.
Habitat. Yeah.
All right, so what Steven's telling you guys, this too is suffering. So remember the area on the island we went through and he and I were saying, there's not enough water here. There's not enough water here. That area should look like this, all right? Problem is, the island's so low on water, they're having to pump water into here to keep it from looking like the area and he and I drove through earlier. I will go back and clip a little bit of that video in here for the ones of you that have never seen that video so you understand what we're telling you guys. Something's not right with the water on Maui. Yes, they're in a drought. We keep saying that. I understand that. Everywhere in the world is in a drought. But the water on Maui is unique because they're pumping it to the beaches and the tourists. And it's not in areas like this. The native indigenous families are not having access to the water, you guys.
You can look right here. It's still with them. He just said they
pumped all last week.
All last week it was pumping. Look right here. You can see where it's muddy. All of this. That water's usually up to here at least. If you can look out there and see the water was over them little islands.
Yeah.
Them island birds now.
Yeah. There's not enough birds here either, Stephen.
No, there's not, because needless to say, this was dry.
It was dry and they filled it back up.
And they filled it back up. Well, they can do that. Only thing you're going to have up in here is insects. You're not going to have minnows. You're not going to have fish because it's all been dead because it was dried up. Only way you're going to have anything living here, it feels like a mud bug or catfish.
That's right.
Catfish can live out of water.
They live in the mud. They'll burrow, so we call them.
And they will survive in a mud hole.
Which is what's happening in Louisiana in our pond. We don't really have a true catfish anymore. We have like a mud cat, which is a dirtier, grittier type of fish. I mean, it's edible. It's not, but I mean, but there's still stuff alive in my pond.
They're edible. You just gotta let them flush out.
Yeah. What's happening here, you guys? The government's attempting, this is so close to the airport. They're keeping this one full for all the tourists and stuff. I'm telling you guys, God, I can feel it in my bones, man. Maui's in trouble, y'all. This wildlife is in trouble. There's not enough birds here. This is a sanctuary for birds. There should be thousands of them here. That's what they are in Louisiana, right? Beautiful bird. There's not enough food here. This pond's not even providing enough food for the birds to come. It's ridiculous. Good job, Hawaiian government. Good job. I'll just call it out like I see it.
Right here, if you look over here, it's all, that should be a swamp.
Yeah,
really.
wetland. This is wetland.
This is wetland. It's supposed to be. On both sides of this road is for
right now.
Goose. Oh, an endangered goose that's supposed to be here.
Yeah, this is their area, right? So this should resemble Louisiana swamplands. It's completely dry.
Bone dry.
Now there's little tiny sections of water. Watch, you see that little bit of water out there? What's that supposed to do? And it stinks. Okay, so Steve and I rolled the windows down when we first got here and told y'all we're swamp people, right? We're water people.
We